everyone, it's Stephanie with Simarchy and welcome to a speed build in The Sims 4, and this is actually for a fashion designer sim. And in the last video I was talking about how I was just kind of going to, build some stuff that I felt comfortable doing, maybe some styles that I was more comfortable with. And even though I tend to flock to traditional, I thought I would throw in another modern home here for you guys, and even more like different, I guess, to what I would normally do. We are in Magnolia Promenade, which I don't even remember the last time I've looked at this world. I probably built in it once many years ago. And I don't know why I picked this one. I was just kind of like looking at the different worlds, and I was like, I built here, I built here, I built here, I built here. And when it comes to like really modern homes, I feel like they don't super fit in all of the worlds. So for example, I don't know if I would put like a really modern home in Sulani. I don't think I would put one in Brindleton Bay. I had just done one in Evergreen Harbor. I tried to do one in the university one, and there wasn't a lot of lots, like just really tiny ones. I was like, okay, I've built in Willow Creek a million times. I've built in the Newcrest a million times. I don't know. Obviously, it's not going to fit in Henford on Bagley. So yeah, I just clicked on here, and I also didn't do a backyard. So I don't know. I don't know if I didn't want to do one. I didn't do a ton of landscaping. I think I was more focused on the structure of the home and trying to use like some different doors and windows that I wouldn't normally use. And I had looked up a picture on Google, and it had like these really cool white walls kind of sticking out and like the roof overhanging. So I tried to mimic it here. I don't know how well it's going to come out, but I did try to mimic it. And I used the university windows, and I can't remember what door that's from, but definitely went in there with some stuff that I wouldn't normally use, and I used the platforms to make the roof so that I could do a bit of an overhang and have them completely flat. And I had a little bit of struggle with the foundation. I'm not sure if I had done platforms on the inside as well, or if I used a platform. I guess I could have paid better attention just now, but I don't know if I used a platform on the outside, but I was having trouble with the foundation being level. So yeah, if you see me messing around with that, that's why. And here I'm putting some landscaping. Normally with like modern houses, I will put a little flower box type thing around it and keep it very symmetric, but I thought I would just put a couple little wildflowers there and then just do a path coming out straight to the sidewalk there. And since it is pretty modern, I still wanted to keep it open plan, but I decided to kind of section off the living room here towards the right because I thought like the stairs hanging there by themselves look kind of funny, so I wanted to put a wall between it. And I was going to try to put a bathroom downstairs, but I just couldn't squeeze it in. And I, again, wanted to make this for like a fashion designer. I wanted it to look pretty modern, almost something like you could put like a penthouse in San Myshuno, but I don't build in San Myshuno because the camera goes crazy whenever I try to do a penthouse. So yeah, that's another reason I didn't put it there, but I do imagine this being in San Myshuno. Like I would place this as a penthouse on top of one of the large apartment buildings if I was going to gameplay with it. And I kind of didn't really think of like a studio space. So in my mind, the sim that lives here has her own fashion studio elsewhere, and this is just where she lives. Maybe she's a fashion student and she still attends school, or maybe she has a studio somewhere that she owns or that she works at. Obviously, you guys can come up with a story, but I don't have like a place for her to design dresses or clothes or anything here, but I do end up coming back towards the end and putting a little desk with a computer and a little mood board, which I think is actually for interior design, but I'm pretending like it's for fashion. And I end up putting it like right here where this little side table is. So there's not like a formal working area, but I did make sure to give her lots of cool clothes and things upstairs. We do have a closet down here where she can store a ton of stuff. And yeah. That's kind of what I was thinking as I was building it. So I also put like those really glamorous photos from Vintage Glamour all over the house. I thought those were really cool. Maybe they could be like models that she worked with. And trying to do a little bit of clutter here as well. One thing I tend to do when I do modern homes that I'm trying to break out of is I tend to keep it super clean, and I tend to use like very monochromatic colors. So even though I didn't experiment with the colors too much, I try to add a few pops here of reds and blues, and I wanted to keep the clutter like not super overwhelming, but I wanted there to be enough so that it looked lived in. So I think it's an improvement. I do like the way it came out. I personally wouldn't have like all the blacks and reds in my home. I tend to gravitate towards more like a pastel aesthetic, beachy aesthetic, lots of whites, light colors. And honestly, a lot of my furniture is like mismatched. It's just a big giant, like, I don't know, assortment of stuff that never was even meant to go together. Like, am I alone in that? I feel like I see pictures of people's apartments, or I see like TikToks and videos and stuff, and everyone looks like they have their stuff together, and here I am with like a white desk and then a brown desk and then a black office chair. And nothing's in the same style, and I have like plastic drawer containers with stuff, and my living room has been overtaken. It's turned into a craft room, and more recently a Lego room. So I literally have like rolling cards of crafts everywhere. I don't even have a couch. There's nowhere to sit besides my office chair. I don't have a TV in here. It's just nothing but crafting and Lego. So maybe that's why I like decorating in The Sims so much, because in real life I don't do anything. Like, even the pictures in my house were here when I bought it, because I bought it furnished. Literally, even the pictures on the wall were here, the curtains, everything was here when I moved in. So instead of adding things, I've just been removing things and then replacing them with non-interior design stuff. Like, not, there's no, we have like a kitchen table, but it's the cat's table. Her fountain and her cat food is up there because she's bougie. She has like a look, like a view out the window. So she has a little window by the table, so we don't even use the table. Like, our kitchen table is literally for the cat. We've never used it. We've never sat on it. We've never ate at it or anything. So yeah. Let me know if I'm alone with that, or if you guys have your stuff together and your apartments are like beautiful with matching furniture and, you know, formal tables. I'm really curious. I'm curious how you guys live, but the Sim that lives here has her stuff together. It's very fashionable, very modern, very well decorated, and again, lots of pops of red with a few of blue here and there. I really like the kitchen too. I like the way the kitchen came out. I added like the bar stools and the island there in the middle. But yeah, I'm happy with it. The only thing I struggled a bit with the bathroom, because I was going to put one downstairs, but it didn't really fit. So I kind of had like this weird long space here. And that's where I decided to just put like the wall shower from university. So I used quite a bit of university stuff here. I guess maybe in hindsight, it would have worked well in Brightchester, and we could say she's a fashion student. But yeah, there's quite a few different things. And I think the bed is from the industrial kit, like the new industrial kit that we got. And I still don't know the deal with the window. Have we ever got that window? I heard that we did, but like it was in debug or something. I don't even know. Like, where's that window we were promised? I feel like we were totally ripped off. But yeah, I mixed the Moschino and then university windows. And here's like where I was thinking, again, since she's into fashion, I have like this really nice open clothing rack where she can have her favorite outfits on display. And I was trying to look for a mannequin, but I think there's still a glitch that if you put a mannequin on a lot, it won't load, because I was trying to show some of my Halloween houses and mazes that I had built in the previous years, and my game kept crashing, and everyone said it was because of the mannequins. So I decided not to put one here just in case. But normally, like, if it wasn't glitchy, I would have put a mannequin there where I put the shoe rack from Get Famous instead. And then of course I gave her a vanity for her makeup. And this is about where I realized she doesn't really have a studio. So that's why I said she probably works outside of the home. But I still wanted to give her something, like somewhere where she could sit down and design. So I'm removing that console table here and putting a little desk with a computer and, again, the fashion board. Technically, it's an interior design board, but you don't know the difference, right? We don't know the difference. I probably, in hindsight, could have gave her like the fashion tablet as well, but you guys can add that if you play. So if you want to download this house, it's on the gallery, #Simarchy or user ID Simarchy123. Also, if you want to hang out with me, I stream every day, Monday through Friday at twitch.tv/Simarchy. We're currently doing an evil Stardew Valley Let's Play where we're going the JojaMart route and just making everyone's life a living hell. And if you guys come and ask me, I might do some Sims over there, but for now I'll just be posting them here on YouTube. So make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!